Gayest experience you've ever had in your life?
I got off on a bus.
I did not know it was gonna go that hard.
I also got a guy once in Mexico.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
I'm a horrible host because I just did it to you again. Oh my God, I'm fucking bleeding. This is a great way to start off Something's Burning.
Whoa.
How the fuck am I bleeding? I know how. I've been picking my elbow all morning. Did you see me do it
No,
earlier?
what's on it?
Nothing. It was just dry and I picked it. And now I'm bleeding.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess I have to wash my hands. I was in a meeting one time and I had a scab on my face. I didn't know what it was. I was just picking at my face and my face started bleeding in the meeting.
Wow.
I bet this is the only cooking show that starts with the chef bleeding. I guess I have to wash my hands now.
Yeah.
And both of you were like, can you put on gloves? You ready for this?
Yeah.
First time I met Jessica Kirson, do you remember? Oh,
No.
my guest today. Jessica Kirson, Mark Normand, two of the
Hey.
funniest motherfuckers in town.
That's so
Hey.
nice.
Do you remember the first time I met you?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story in small details that I think make stories interesting. Comics Comedy Club.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Meatpacking.
I was
Yeah.
getting paid $5,000 for the weekend.
Pretty good.
That's a
Amazing.
lot.
That's
That
a
was
lot, and they put
10
me up.
years ago.
They put me up at the hotel across the street, nice
Wow.
hotel, big bar. I'm like, the kid's making it. I'm making it. This is how I thought it would play out, right? Joe DeRosa's hosting.
Yeah.
Jessica's featuring.
All right.
Joe goes up. I see Jessica. I say hi to her, meet her. Joe comes in and switches and comes into the green room and he goes, have you ever seen Jessica work? I said, no. And he goes, you're going to have a very long weekend. I went, huh? And you know, in your head as a guy, you're like, I can follow anyone. And I definitely can follow a chick. I go out and I watch her to a very small audience, maybe 150 people,
I don't
75
remember
people.
this at all.
Destroy.
Oh, she's a killer.
Destroy to a place where I am panicking, going, how the fuck do I get out of this? Like, I gotta bring in it.
Really?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I don't even. It's
You don't
very.
remember this?
No.
Wow.
No, I
Well,
blocked everything out.
And you would
Very sad.
you would come in, you would do like you do your set and then you bounce, you go do other sets and
Yeah.
come back, and I was like, and here I am doing an hour and just going like, I want to be in her spot where I just do the set, murder,
Right,
bounce
it's
around,
so much
come back.
easier to open.
And you couldn't, and you wanted to fucking hate her. You wanted her to be bitchy or something, but she was
Right.
just sweet. And you're like, fuck this. Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
We obviously know that the Cellar and the store, just two hallmark comedy clubs.
Mm-hmm.
If you could close a comedy club right now,
Oh.
it just had to stop working.
You mean like you just get rid of it?
You get to go in. You get to go in and look at the booker. Look at the owner and go, I'm sorry, this place is closed. You had a good run, but you guys aren't comedy club material. Jessica.
Oh God, there's so many.
We still
I
work
don't-
the shit rooms.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
need
I'm
them.
at Uncle Vinny's and
Oh, God.
I'm at Bananas next weekend.
I'm there too.
You are?
Yeah, I'm following your ass.
Oh God, I'm gonna start cutting. It's really not easy. It's not.
Can I tell you what I love? I love when you find out genetic anomalies in
Yeah,
races.
me too, I
Where you
love
go, where you're like, what? Wait, most Asians are lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Asians don't eat cheese at all.
And they can't drink beer, I think. They get turned red.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Black
Yeah.
people can fall asleep anywhere.
That's true.
That's a brand new stereotype I just put out, and I'm only judging that based on my plane flights recently. Black men fall asleep so easy on a fucking plane.
That's totally true.
I'm like, how the fuck you fall asleep so easy? I'm taking Xanax and drinking. You're eating
true.
Ambien, and
Yeah.
they're just like you walk on a plane and it's like a Stephen King novel. Black people are just out. I flew next to
true.
Common one time. This is a true story, and I want this to get to Common. We were flying from Chicago to LA. I got on the plane and I was like, oh fuck, it's Common. I'm a big hip hop fan. And I was like, I'm gonna say something. So I sit down. Can I get my shit together? I look over to say something and he's sound asleep. I mean, left the tarmac, right?
Yeah.
The worst flight I've ever been in my entire life.
Right.
Turbulence up and down. We are moving. Common is out like someone drugged him. Like Bill Cosby was his last meeting, right? Oh, hey. Anyway, we land in LA. I have drank nonstop. I've eaten half a Xanax. I wrote a goodbye letter to my family, put it into my jacket pocket so they'd find it. We touch down. When the wheels hit the ground, he still doesn't wake up. We get to the gate. He wakes up, looks at me, goes, have we taken off? I went,
Are you kidding?
I'm like, are you fucking kidding?
Wow, you know what it is
What?
white people are scared of flying, but black people, that's the only place they feel safe. Because they can't get
That's
hurt
true.
on
They
a
can't
flight.
get shot.
Yeah,
That's
and
very
people went through a metal detector, you know.
Fucking...
There's something there.
There's no cops.
There's
on
no
the plane.
cops
Yeah,
on the
that's
plane.
true.
Or rednecks.
Wait, so this is your impression of every black person getting on a plane?
Exactly.
This is gonna be a nice 3 hours.
Finally
Yeah.
feel safe.
What's
A black guy on a cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That's a different, that brings back a different feeling.
I just read today on Twitter that Common was molested.
I believe it.
No, it's true. I really just read that this morning.
Everybody
Are you serious?
successful was
He's
once Oprah, Tyler Perry.
Me?
You.
Yeah.
You just brought this up this past week. You're like, I wish I'd been molested.
You
Molestation
weren't?
leads to success.
That's actually rare that you haven't been molested.
Maybe I blocked it out, like your weekend with him. But yeah, maybe I have.
I was running a half marathon with Jim Florentine, and we're talking. The premise of the joke is, you ever tell someone a story and then halfway through the story realize you were molested? I was running a half marathon with Jim Florentine, and we were talking about how many concussions you've had, and I said, I had a bad one
That's
time.
amazing.
He was like, how bad was it? And I said, they had to wake me up every like half an hour and check my genitals. And he was like, huh? And I was like, yeah, like priests would wake me up to make sure that I didn't. They check, and he goes, check your genitals. And I was like, yeah, right. And he goes, they definitely don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like that has nothing to do with concussions.
That's
and
amazing.
I was like, really? And we're running a half marathon, and Jim goes, Bert, I think you were molested. And I went, no. And he went, how many times did they do that? I go, like 4 or 5 times. He goes, listen to what you're saying.
This
You're
is
saying
one of my favorite
you had a
stories.
concussion, so they had to check your genitals? And I was like,
Weird. I've heard of the smelling sauce, but not the ball tap. That's a new one.
When I was on that podcast, Guys We Fucked, I was telling them that I was date raped in college, and I was talking all about it, and then there was a pause, and one of them goes, Jessica, you weren't date raped, you were raped. And I swear to God, we laughed for 5 minutes. I'm like, you're totally right. He didn't take me on a date. I've been saying that to like soften it, like to try and soften it for
I love
myself
that.
for 20
I didn't date her. I raped her, but I'm not dating
I'm like,
this
he didn't
bitch.
take me out.
Yeah.
He literally just, but I fantasized about it like a bunch of times, so it's okay.
Wait, when you were dating dudes? Because
No,
aren't you a
I
big
was-
old snatch smuggler? Yeah, you like the
That's
gash,
amazing.
the hatchet
No,
wound. You're a fan of the slit, the skirt, the trim.
Oh my God, this is too early for
Oh,
that.
sorry.
No, I
did I smoke
actually.
pot last night?
No.
I'm coughing like I smoked pot. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah.
Did
yeah.
I smoke pot?
Oh, I'm coughing like I'm coughing up pot right now. I'm like, what the
Does
fuck?
anyone know if I did anal last night? I just don't remember. I'm a little sore. I've been with a lot of guys too. I actually
okay.
don't mind having sex with men because I like, especially giving head because I'm an eater. So I like that. I'm being serious. I like that feeling of in my throat.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't like the semen. Like I don't.
I see.
I don't like glue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Glue.
no, I've been with guys. I just could never fall in love with a guy. That's really the truth.
Blame me.
I get that, yeah, I understand that. I would love to date a lesbo.
Really?
Yeah, well, we could talk about other women, and, you know,
Right.
she could peg me.
Yeah, you could probably both be with other women. It is a good situation.
Just
Yeah.
dropped on the floor and no one picked it up. She could peg me.
I slipped it in.
So did you. Hey. You guys like eggs? One of my favorite. Okay.
Sure.
I'm making a dish today called.
Mark and I have the worst posture. We're both like,
I know.
yeah, we like eggs.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
Me too.
I feel,
I'm in the corner.
I feel like this whole show I've been doing this. I've been leaning forward.
Yeah.
And it's just a bad look for me. We're making shakshuka.
Oh,
Did I
nice.
say it right? Did I say it right?
This is something I get at the diner, and I always regret it.
What's
Every time I get it.
shakshuka? I've never even heard of
It's
it.
a wacky dish.
Can I tell you the first time I ever saw this? It was on Jamie Oliver's cooking show. It was maybe it is. I know that my cooking show is not that kind of cooking show, but it's the thing that inspired me to cook. Jamie Oliver had an episode where he came back in his Range Rover to his country townhouse, like out in the not in the city, but out in the, and like they had all been partying at some club, but they drove 30 minutes outside the London to go to his little townhouse and his little like country house. He had his girlfriend and like 3 of her friends. They're all models and one of his buddies. And he goes, all right, I'm gonna make you guys Bellinis or something. You guys sit, I'm gonna go make breakfast. And he goes in and he makes a version of this dish. And there was something to that, the way he sold it, that like, I felt like, do you remember, I used to look at, I said, do you remember, when I was a kid, I'd look at the swimsuit edition. Is this becoming long-winded? And when
I
I
need
was
a timer for your stories, like a little kitchen timer.
We're making shakshuka.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
I need help cutting. Can you guys cut?
Oh no, that's gonna make us
Yeah,
cry.
I mean, yeah.
You've already cried today.
I know. I was just gonna say it doesn't matter.
It's gonna make us cry again.
Yeah.
You guys, can you cut?
Yeah.
All right, we need to.
Mark,
If you want me to do it, I'll do it. But
it's okay. I mean, you could cut something else.
you're a cutter.
Okay, you're making me nervous with your cutting already.
Why?
I don't know. It's just. It seems like.
can-
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Okay,
All
I'll do
right.
it. I love cutting.
I know, because I always had a housekeeper.
Are you serious?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, did you grow up with money?
Yeah. But
For
I
real?
Yeah. I mean, I wish that I did. I wish my mother was around. But yes, I did have a nanny my whole life,
Oh,
or
so
a housekeeper.
I had a
Are you
nanny
serious?
as well.
You did?
I had
so
a-
he did too.
A transvestite nanny.
What?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
His name
I
was
didn't know.
Enos, and he wore high
His
heels.
name was Anus?
Enos. Big black guy.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, he
That's
took care of us
amazing.
because my parents were never home.
Me either.
Yeah.
Where were your parents, Jessica?
My mom was a therapist and she was helping everyone else. And my dad was
Mm.
a business guy. Yeah. And they were just both worked a lot.
Yeah, same.
But we lived in a big house. Everything looked good, you know.
Same.
That's
Big
so
house,
interesting.
mansion.
I'm
actually.
interested, like that your parents hired. That's amazing.
Yeah,
at
oh,
that
yeah.
time.
Oh, my parents were the most liberal, to a fault. Like
Really?
I grew up in a horrible neighborhood and got robbed all the time, but they were like, they need it.
Oh, that's my mother would give my housekeeper my clothes that I still wore.
Yes,
I'd walk in, I'd be like, I was gonna wear that shirt tomorrow.
Right.
Why is she wearing my fucking shirt?
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I get my bike stolen and go, we'll get you another bike.
Yeah.
Give them the bike.
Yeah, they needed it.
We can't. You can't say the word maid in our house.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
really?
my daughters are fucking losing them. I said, Dad's not a maid. It's Sylvia. And I went, well, yeah,
Whoa.
but she cleans our house, and they go, yeah,
Yeah.
but don't. Who do you think? You don't have a
Right.
maid, Dad. That's Sylvia. She comes over once a week. It's Sylvia. And I was like,
But she is a maid. I hate the changing of the word. It doesn't do anything for the people.
Right. My grandmother would call her the girl.
Oh, the girls.
That's the best. The girl's coming on Tuesday. The girl.
I
The
like
girl's
that.
coming.
In Russia, they call it devushka.
Oh.
The girl.
Yeah.
When you want something at a restaurant, you go, girl. Pardon.
Yeah, it sounds like my family country club that I grew up in.
Oh, wow.
My grandma would be like, "Where's the help?" She would
Yeah.
just scream out all these
Oh,
things.
did you grow up like where did you grow up in the city?
In South Orange, New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great area.
Yeah?
All different kinds of people.
Oh yeah, New Jersey.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Did
No anti-Semitism?
A lot of Jews.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, my rabbi was horrific.
Oh, God.
He'd be like, "Good morning, kikes."
Oh
Well,
no, you're lying.
That's a great morning show, by the way.
Good morning, kikes.
Yeah.
Do you ever realize you've been giving oral sex wrong your entire life?
No.
I still
and
haven't
you're
realized it.
36.
No,
you've been
I'm
married
actually
for
really
5
good at
years.
it.
I'm good at it now.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do it to someone else just to see if I'm good at it or if my wife's just been
Lying.
placating me.
Yeah.
Can you teach me? Because
Yes.
you're a pro.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a lesson. This is a
Okay.
great little side. Yeah, this is a great little clip for Instagram.
Let's get a
Yeah.
pork bun in here. You can really get physical.
Pork bun.
Something with a little fold, you know?
What looks like a vagina?
Oh, maybe a smack cereal
That
or a
knife?
taco.
Oh yeah, honey smacks. What are they
Yeah.
called? Those do look like mini. Yeah, like
Little mini
a
gash.
little person.
Yeah.
This is my.
Gash is amazing.
Gash is underrated.
This is my insight for oral sex. Gentle chaos.
Good
That
band.
makes yeah.
Gentle
that makes
chaos.
I
sense.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So you just go down there and you go,
Yeah.
I think I might switch now. That was really amazing what you just did.
sorry. What do you do? What do you do? Because you know the equipment. So you must have some good insight.
Yeah, I
You're
do.
not just some guy working
You know-
on fighter jets. You own a fighter jet and you're working
Yes.
on your own.
Exactly.
You know what I used to wear, which I was telling.
More of a canoe.
I was. I don't remember where I was saying this, but you guys know. Oh, I was on Big J's podcast with Dan Soder, and I used to
Bonfire.
wear a chin strap. Have you ever seen that?
Whoa!
You
It's
wear a chin
amazing.
strap
During sex?
Well, yeah, years ago, like I used to, you put the strap, the dick comes out of off your chin,
What?
and then you go down on a woman, and the dick, it's amazing.
It's called a Leno.
Yeah, I wore it to Temple, and it was a very big problem. But no, it's an incredible. Oh,
Yep. We start with the onions and the red pepper,
Chin
and
strap.
we're gonna let them brown.
is that red pepper?
That is red pepper. Do you have a
Oh.
problem with acid reflux?
No. I thought it was
Ooh.
a hot pepper.
It is a hot pepper.
Oh shit.
Oh, because red pepper I thought was big, like
Yeah, I
green
thought so
pepper.
too. I can't really understand the directions. It said red pepper. I didn't
Well,
see one
that's-
here, so I cut that one because it's red, and I was like, I think that's what they
I
meant.
think it's very spicy.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot in
it?
here.
Yeah, I shouldn't have eaten it.
Do you want to use a spoon?
I think you're supposed to
Oh,
use
yeah.
bell pepper.
Here,
I
let
should
me
use
use. I'll use my tongue.
So wait, when was the first time you hooked up with a chick?
Oh, it's a great story.
Last week.
This is a real. It's like a porn. I was in a Jewish sorority at the University of Maryland,
Gross.
and I was a senior.
Was it Kappa Kappa Jew?
Kappa Kappa. Ugh. And I was a senior, and this girl walked in who was a freshman, and I had never been with another girl, and we just, like, that was it.
Whoa.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? I was like, something about her. And then we spent like 6 months just sitting in a, this sounds so crazy, in a car, just like staring at each other and not even talking. Like
See,
we were
that's what
falling in
scares me
love.
about homosexuality, is that it'll come over me one
It
day,
will.
and I
It
won't be able to
just-
stop it. I'll
yeah.
be like, what is up with this guy?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's exactly what
and then me and him are just staring at each other in a car. I'm like, you feel this dude? And he's like, I think we're gay.
So we had a secret thing. And we went home for Christmas break, and then we drank a lot of wine and smoked pot. We were in my house, in my
how
room,
great
and
is
we
this
started
cheat code?
wrestling. And it's
Wow.
really
Oh,
hot.
by the way,
And
Whoa.
she was hot. She was my
Really?
first part. Yeah, she was my first girlfriend.
Wow.
For
so
years.
is scissoring real?
Yeah, but not people don't do it a lot at all.
It's like Thanksgiving or a holiday.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
You don't do it every night.
if it's someone's
It's like
birthday, you'll
69ing.
scissor.
Like no one just.
Yeah, who's
a good
69s
point.
all the time? I mean,
I used to love it.
I did
really?
too.
I
used to
never
love it.
loved it. It was
tough-
too much going on.
Up
I
on the
ju-
neck. You gotta lean up to hit the veg. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, so we were wrestling, and then we just started wrestling, and we just kissed. It was crazy. It was hot.
Can I tell you
And
right
then we
now?
both freaked out.
One of my first
hot.
jokes in the first set I ever did that got me my first deal, the first Caroline set, was something about lesbians, and I was like, "You think it's gonna be all hot and sexy? Like you walk in and they're wrestling in sports bras. Like,
Yeah.
I got you, you little bitch. I got you. No, I got you. Huh? And these lesbians came up and they're like, "That's exactly what it's like."
That's
And I
what
went,
happened.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, "Shut up!" And they're like, "That's why we like you. That one joke. That's a great joke." And I was like, "Okay."
You know
That's
what?
so funny. That's how it happened. Yeah, it's exactly. It was the first time.
Every girl I've ever dated, I always say, "Do you watch porn?" They always say, "Yeah, but I only watch girl on girl."
Which is so interesting.
Every straight
A
girl-
lot of straight women.
Love girl on girl.
Yeah, they do. It's it's fascinating to me because they're all curious. Most of them are curious.
Well,
I'm
And
not
they-
curious at all.
What?
I don't think I have any curiosity about my sexuality. Like, I'm not like.
No, a lot of women, straight women, are
Yes.
very curious about my lifestyle.
What percentage of women do you think could be?
A lot. Could be both ways.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, women are so physically way hotter than men. So you're just seeing
Yeah.
beautiful women all the time. As a woman.
But I've been with straight women, and it's a nightmare. Because
Oh,
they don't
really?
get emotionally attached, and then they're still straight, like they're curious, but they're straight. So then you get attached, and they end up wanting dick.
Oh, interesting.
That's.
If you want dick, you want dick.
100,
Yeah.
I don't want to be gay. I would hate to be fucking emotionally attached to some dude who just fucking toyed with me. Like, it's bad enough when a woman does it. I can't imagine.
have feelings for you, Bert.
Bro, I fucked you in the ass. Get over it. Oh, fuck, man. You're acting weird as fuck.
It doesn't mean we're married now.
Yeah, if I call you and you suck my dick, you suck my dick, all right? That's what it is. It is what it is. It's like fucking, do I sit and get a pizza and then go, how come I wanted a pizza? I don't know. I'm supposed to crush these with my hands.
Why?
I just want you to know I wash my hands after the blood, okay?
Oh my God, I'm really gonna be sick. It's okay, I have to block
fine.
it out like the rape.
You just rub.
Do you have cuts?
No, I'm fine. I just washed my hands and I took a shower. We're totally fine. I washed my hands aggressively after.
I saw
and
you
this
wash
is
your
the hand that
hands.
saw the blood on it.
That's the hand. Wait, isn't that the hand?
No, I had a cooking show and I was bleeding at the beginning of it. I never expect when they're losing their fucking mind right now.
Here, I just changed my tampon.
You were just bleeding.
All right, well, don't slap and spit in there. Jesus, man. Oh, was it a fart?
I just farted. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, man.
This is really tempting, this meal.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I just got to crush it with my hands.
God.
Come
Look
on.
at that.
This looks like chum.
Look at Mark's face.
By the way, my hand's tired.
I can't believe you bled without even cutting any. You didn't even do anything. You were bleeding.
You have lesions.
Oh, I'm fucking out of it. I'm gonna pass out.
It is early in the
You
morning, by the way,
lesions.
for the people at home. It's like 10 in the morning, which is rare for a comic to be cooking.
You just can't get your eyes off it. It's hand crushing.
It's so red and
Put your
chewy.
hand up really quick. This is what women in Georgia are gonna have to do.
Wow.
I think that's good.
I think we're good.
Ugh, I mean, it's fucking paste
I think
now.
we got it. I
You
think we
think
got
so?
it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jesus, you look like you fingered a gal at Lilith Fair. Oh, man. All right. Let's pour that in there, will we?
No, we gotta. There we go. Ooh.
Oh, they're burned.
No, instead of burn them,
Yes, they
instead of brown them,
perfect.
instead of
So
brown them.
brown.
Shut up, Jessica. You're not gonna notice.
Dude, I'm gonna shit my brains.
It's a small percentage of burn.
You're spitting all over the food. I mean,
Jeez. Good Lord. We need a sneeze guard here.
God, I need a fucking doctor.
Or a Gallagher tarp.
Okay.
Half the onions are burned.
Yeah. There's some black ones in there.
Black.
Oh, yeah. African American. By the way, this feels like our parents went out of town. We're 4 8-year-olds trying to make it work.
I love that you just said 4.
Oh, shit. Well, he's big.
So am I. There could be 4 here.
What is it, garlic?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Cut
Your
it open.
hands. I'm not kidding. Look.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Garlic.
Shakshuka. That was in Black Panther, I think.
Should you turn that down a little bit?
No, it's gonna be fine, Jessica.
No, they're burnt.
No,
Yeah.
they're not burnt. It's not, Jessica, stop.
You're supposed to cut the garlic.
I know. I'm just getting the garlic in there because we're running late.
I can't wait for your fingers to be
Fuck this
inside of
up.
this after this meal.
Oy vey.
Yeah.
You're gonna be shocked at how good this is.
Jews can't be around garlic, right?
No, it's vampire.
Oh, sorry.
It makes our horns go away.
Oh, there was a.
Aren't you supposed to cut garlic?
Yeah, those are big hunks you got there.
Here you go.
You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Fucking judgy.
Oh my God! What is going?
Chopping the garlic. You better chop the fucking garlic.
What are we, camping? This is getting out of hand.
Yeah, look,
You got a
this is
knife.
looking good.
All right.
I would turn down the heat a little.
No, because it things fucking doesn't
There
work.
are chunks of garlic
Yeah.
in there.
There.
Oh.
Now it's not burnt.
Jesus Christ. It's like, what's his
Garlic.
face?
Oh my God!
What's that guy's name?
Is that an animal?
Oh, looks like Flavor Flav.
Paprika and cumin. Is this cumin? How much?
I haven't heard that name in a long
Trying to
time.
bring it back.
How was that?
Horrible. It's
Cumin.
charred.
Jesus.
What?
What is that? Is that cinnamon? Oh my God.
This is cumin, I think.
Put the top back
What do you
on.
mean you think?
Because you need the holes.
Oh,
Don't put it
no.
all in.
Oh, no.
Put the top on it. You need the holes.
There, I got it. How much did it say? Half
Oh.
a tablespoon of paprika
Oh, we got a
and
spoon
2 teaspoons. I know you.
That's a cup.
That's not a cup.
Oh. Okay, I'm not eating. You don't even know how much you just put in.
No,
You're
that's
trying to
not
make this bad.
Okay.
I'm not
That-
making it bad.
That was a sandcastle.
Paprika?
Put in-
Who didn't open all these goddamn spices?
Jesus, we're off the rails.
What was that thing? Oh!
This is worse than Paula Dean.
That's too much.
All right. Easy there.
All right, we got it.
If you think I'm eating that,
You are, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna say to yourself,
There's no
God
way.
damn it, that's actually good, Bert. I can't believe this. As good as it is. Now,
This is like if Emerald had a breakdown.
yeah, like a mental, like yeah.
And we got to see it.
You look at me. Do you know? See, people don't know this, but that smell is so intense right now
Oh,
from that
yeah.
cumin.
It's heavy.
It's.
oh, this. But look how much tomato we put in.
So sloppy.
So you're gonna love it. It's gonna reduce a little bit.
I feel unsafe.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this. You are going to.
No, I'm really not.
absolutely-
I mean, I love you, but
Yeah.
This smells fucking good.
No,
this smells so fucking good.
This looks like what they suck out of a fat actress.
a fattress.
A fat actress. Yeah, there you go. But she's brave.
My fucking hands are so bloated from last night. I want to drink so bad right now.
It'd be nice to have
Should I
a
have
beer.
one beer? One beer.
I
wouldn't
love a
be bad.
beer.
I wouldn't mind a beer. Rach, one
Beer.
Beer.
I'd love some Tums.
Can I tell you what they didn't have in Europe is fucking.
Antacids?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
And I had heartburn the entire fucking time. I was like throwing up in my mouth. Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Thanks.
Learned this in Russia from Igor.
Woo!
Yeah.
Did you just open that with your balls?
Or I could have just used this. Cheers.
Cheers.
You want one?
No, I'd love a water or something.
Ah,
Did you
yeah.
just say water?
No, I didn't see water. I'm from Jersey.
I know.
Water.
I heard water.
Thank you so much. Should I take the label off?
No, they sponsor us. Thank you, Poland Springs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this. It's reducing nicely.
That cumin is so strong.
You're gonna.
Yeah.
That's why you do that much.
I feel like I'm in prison in India.
What happened to the eggs?
They're coming. They're
Oh,
coming.
Oh my
This is
God,
what we
you're
do.
putting
They're
eggs
cumin.
in there?
What? Yeah, we put eggs in here. What we do is we make a little well, we put an egg in there, and then and it's gonna be beautiful.
This is honestly
And then I'll
like getting a
sprinkle some feta on
colonoscopy. This
top.
is
Yeah.
really bad.
This is diarrhea light.
This is going to be good. I need you guys.
What the hell is
Oh
that?
my God,
I have
it's
no fucking
soup.
idea.
Honestly,
Wait,
the
get a
hands
shot of
thing
that.
is.
This is feta, and this is the gooey, oily water on top. Man. Are they all like this? I've never watched the show.
Do you think people?
Oh, look at that.
Are they all like that? Oh,
Do you think people in starving countries watch this show?
Why
Well,
do you-
I wouldn't even eat that.
why are you adding a mattress?
We're also sponsored by Casper.
This is going to be gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
You'll see.
I wish people could smell what's happening.
It smells great.
Feta's delicious.
Is this cilantro?
Yeah.
That's a scallion.
By the way, scallions, green onions, I call them, are the most. That's the one fruit that people get sick
Fruit?
from the most.
Why?
Did you just say fruit?
Let's take it from the top. Scallions.
That was an insult to you, you
Scallions.
big Les.
Scallions are the ones that
Big.
Scallions are.
Oh, because they're so dirty.
Yep.
They
But
come out
why'd
of the
you say
ground.
fruit?
You're confusing me.
Oh, good
Oh my
dice.
God, I'm
No.
having
Dice.
horrible anxiety from
No.
that sound.
I'm just getting. What I'm doing is I'm
Sounds
trying
like me munching my wife's puss last night.
Are you married?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah,
You guys can do that?
yeah. I mean, we become friends, but yeah, we used to do that.
Dude, how often do you have sex?
We make it an effort. Like we do have sex, because you have to do it. You
Yeah,
gotta
but you're
make
two
yourself.
women, and my wife is going through perimenopause, and she just her
Perimenopause?
yeah, it's like
Yeah, me
the beginning
too.
of it.
It's very
Oh.
hard.
It's like a lot of emotions, but she's not. Sex isn't the first thing on her menu.
No, me either. Yeah.
Harry, man, sounds like
I
a
mean-
pilot. Perimenopause here. All right.
Hello, this is perimenopause.
Hey, boys.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
You
It's
guys
hard
are
when you're
struggling.
But you gotta. No, I mean, I think when you've been together for years, it's not easy.
Yeah.
For not everyone, but for a lot of people, it's not easy.
My parents say you should have sex once a week. It just keeps everything together.
Yeah,
Even if you
you're
don't want to,
supposed
just
to.
do it.
They had sex with you once a week.
So I had to get out. I moved here.
Mark, it keeps on funny.
My parents fucked me once a week, and it's how we became close.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking amazing.
Pete's talking.
For who?
You're gonna. I'm telling you, Jessica.
No, Bert, I love you to death. but-
If you could question your sexuality at a very young age, just based off of a look, then take a chance. Keep that open-mindedness on this dish.
I am
Ooh.
open. I am open, but
Anyone who's gay is very open.
that's a
If you think-
really interesting statement.
Gayest experience you've ever had in your life.
I got jerked off on a bus.
I did not know it was
Wow.
gonna go that fucking hard.
I also got boned by a guy once in Mexico.
let's start with the bus and let's get our way down to Mexico.
Yeah,
bus
the
was
Mexico, the bus. Who cares?
The
Well,
bus
how
was
did
a
it
goof.
happen on the
I was
bus?
on one like a party bus in high school, and I was
Yeah.
getting a BJ for my date, and my friend went up and went, "Hey!" Blah, and then
Really?
yeah, it was just dudes being
Wow.
gay. But that was nothing. It was just two-stroke,
Yeah.
like a moped. And then the Mexico, all my friends were getting hookers, and I was too scared, so I said, I'll just get a BJ. So I went into this bar, and it was $20, and the lady wouldn't let me hold her head. She was like, don't touch my head. And I had to grab her boobs, and her boobs were rock hard. And then she was great at it, condom on, came in like 2 seconds. I left, and I walked out, and all my friends were standing on the sidewalk. They're like, you weren't in there, were you? And I was like, oh, yeah. And they're like, that's dudes. And they all hit the floor laughing.
Aww.
But it was
My
a
wife
great-
won't let me hold her head during a blowjob. She won't get on her knees. My wife will not get on her knees.
Mine
Jesus,
will.
hot.
And I get blowjobs.
Yeah?
That's hot, isn't it? I do.
That
It's
is
just
hot.
the action of it and the seeing it is very hot to me.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's not, it's not attached to me. I mean, it's attached, but it's not.
See, the problem is I'm
Physically.
very visual sexually. Like
That's
I
what
like,
I'm saying. It's hot. Oh,
ooh.
Jesus.
I like to see things, and
Yeah.
my wife's like, "Look at me." I go, "Yeah, but I kind of want to, like."
Oh, she wants to look you in the eye.
Yeah, she wants to be connected. Like, that's why we can't do reverse cowgirl. I made a joke about it in one of my specials. Because I said, let's do reverse cowgirl. She was like, what's that? And I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I've never
What's
seen the part.
that?
I go, I've never seen the part of the porn where the guy describes it to her. I'm like, I go, turn around. But it was so funny in the moment because it was so real. And like,
Yeah, I get
go,
it.
turn around. And she goes, and face the wall? And I was like, yeah. She's like, what am I supposed to look at? And I was like, I don't fucking know. She's like,
What
what
a
are you
painting
going to
of.
look at? My butthole? And I was like,
Yes.
you're making this not sexy at all. I was like, look at the wall. And then the whole time,
That's hot.
she's just holding on to my ankles going, I feel very disconnected. I feel very disconnected.
Oh, God.
Disconnected is good.
That's the only way to do it.
Yes, and I like a butthole shot. And put a plasma up on the wall for it.
One,
Put on Schindler's List.
That'll
there
keep
was,
you
I
hard.
gotta put salt in this, I'm sure.
Easy.
Oh,
we already
oh.
got a ton of cume in there. And the other
Oh,
one. Wow.
This is gonna, what are you
I'm gonna have a
wowing?
heart attack and shit at the same time.
I think that's how that works. I think when you have a heart attack,
Do you
just
shit when you have a heart attack?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Really?
No one tells you that.
Oh, boy. That's a problem.
I'm a big fan of the labia as well.
Mm-hmm.
And do you go downtown on the rag?
Probably a bad dish to be making where we
Do you
answer
mean-
this question.
You mean like the flats?
Period.
Oh.
On the flow.
Oh, I have many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just stay upper
Yes,
deck.
you stay on. Yeah, you stay on the clit.
All right.
Yeah.
I always wondered.
And then you just go in the ass.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Eating it or pegging it? Or fingering?
Fingering it.
Whoa.
Oh, cannot finger my wife's asshole. Once again, way too descriptive when she's there.
That's the name of his new
Are you
special.
trying to finger my asshole? Are you trying to finger my asshole? And I'm like, I don't know. Or is that? Are you saying not to do it, or are you just? I'm just asking. Are you trying to finger my asshole? And I'm like, no. I don't.
Well, there's a lot of explaining while you're doing it. That does
brutal.
take away. That really takes away from it.
I agree.
I don't eat shells, by the way.
Don't worry.
You eat ass and not shells. Interesting.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Unless there's shells in the ass, then I don't eat it.
Just to expedite things, and I want the eggs to be perfect. I'm gonna put 4 eggs in this. I'm gonna put them each in these.
Is that what it
Then I'm gonna
says
make
on
a
the
little-
recipe, though?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
That's 5
I'm not
eggs.
eating a raw egg, right?
No, yeah, this is raw eggs. Have you ever had a raw egg?
I'm not eating a
You're
raw
not.
egg.
You're not eating a raw egg.
She's had an ovary.
I've eaten period, but not raw.
I have. I did a drinking show one time, and they made me a beer with a raw egg in it.
Oh. Oh, God.
There's nothing more heartbreaking than cracking an egg in a yolk. That missed.
Did you just miss the garbage?
Did.
These are nice little ramekins.
Oh, my God. That one went out the window.
Wow.
All right. So now what we do is we create these little wells inside.
Wells?
Yep. Little wells.
Oh, fun.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Yeah, you are.
There's something hanging from the spatula.
Oh,
Where?
boy. That's a little,
Oh,
it's a little
oh.
Bert spot.
Just an onion.
Is that a hair?
It's an onion. It's an onion.
I have to shave. How would have you even gotten in there?
Yeah, good point. All right. We got
I want
one
to
egg in.
explain this is a lot. Like, it's a lot to eat in the morning.
Yeah, right?
This
Yeah,
is.
this seems like a late night dish, doesn't it?
I mean, anything but the morning.
What origin is this? Is this Russian? Middle Eastern?
I'm gonna say shakshuka. I'm gonna say.
I think it's ISIS.
The ISIS Cafe.
Okay. Here we go.
You
I feel like
lose
I
your
should.
head.
I must do that. I feel like we should do one more egg right in the dead center, huh? So now
Look
I
at
gotta-
this. Oh, this is good stuff.
Oh,
You're gonna let this cook. We're gonna
Eggs
let this
aren't really
cook.
cooking.
They're not yet. I
The
know. I know. I'm a
eggs-
little shocked by that too.
there's nothing about it has been cooked. Like, the eggs have not even changed.
No, this
You'll
is
see. You'll see.
Salmonella City.
You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
What about the feta?
You ever heard of the boy who cried wolf?
Sure.
That's kind of what's going on.
The eggs still haven't cooked.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go pick up the eggs on the floor.
No. We got
It's
that.
okay.
Oh, this isn't your set at a comedy club. You don't have to do that.
Jessica, how long have you been doing stand-up?
20 years. I'm 20 years this month.
Hey,
There's
all right.
so much stuff on the floor. Oh my God.
20 years.
Ooh, they're starting to cook up pretty nicely.
Are they?
Yeah, I think you're gonna
I
be
already
pretty
feel like I have
happy.
to go.
They look exactly the same.
They're gonna be pretty happy
They
with what I
literally
get
have
you
not
into.
cooked at all.
They're gonna be pretty happy with what I get you into.
Something's with those eggs, because normally when you put eggs
I know.
on meat,
I'm seeing it too, Jessica.
Oh, yeah, is there no meat in this dish?
No, it's vegetarian.
so how long is it supposed to take for the eggs to cook? Like an hour or two?
Eyeball it.
What's gonna happen is the red shit's gonna fry and the eggs will be raw.
The red shit.
You guys are gonna be shocked with how good this is.
I don't know. I always regret it at the diner.
Look at this.
Oh, that one's turning white a little
Yep.
bit.
It's starting to steam it up. Really nice.
Thank God for the lid. That's my beer. All right.
So, Mark and I just got done touring through Europe. If you could explain to Jessica
explain one
if
thing.
you had to say that touring with me was like a movie, what movie would it be like?
Oh God, Apocalypse Now. Because at some point you're just on the bed watching that ceiling fan go. He's like Brando. Half his shirt's off, half his face is painted, and he's just gone crazy. I mean, 2 weeks in, he's like a celebrity from the 70s. He'll eat whatever he wants. He drinks when he wants. He yells at women. It's great.
He yells at women.
What do you yell at
I don't
women?
No,
yell
I'm
at
joking,
women.
I'm joking.
That was just the third part of that joke.
Yeah, I just needed a rule of
He's like a
threes.
celebrity from the 70s.
But you
he eats
are.
whatever he wants, he does what he wants, and he makes fun of Native Americans obsessively.
Hey, not so bad.
I gotta cook a little bit.
But yeah, great trip. I wouldn't.
How long were you guys there for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Wow.
It was a blast.
Did you have any nights off?
We had 2 nights off, I think.
Wow.
Total.
Did we?
Copenhagen, we had 2.
Oh yeah, we had 2 nights in Copenhagen. We had 1 full day off, which was amazing.
Oh, a dream.
It was one of the better days I've had.
We went to a
Was
strip
it just the
club.
two of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
pretty
we had
much.
a cameraman and a tour manager.
That's great.
It was awesome. It really
Yeah.
was. What was your favorite city, Mark?
Copenhagen was great.
Yeah.
Antwerp was pretty. Amsterdam, though, you just can't beat it.
Oh, it's incredible.
Can't beat it.
If you had to move to one country and live the rest of your life there, you can't do stand-up. You just got to get a regular old job making pickles.
Making pickles?
Well, I don't know, just like something.
That would work well.
What city would you move to? We asked this to Mark. Okay, but it's got to be Europe.
I might go to Switzerland.
Oh.
It's one of I was on a train once in Switzerland and I was crying. That's how beautiful it was.
Wow.
And
Jews
for me,
cry
it's
on
a-
trains.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know where it was heading.
Oh, this
So I was
is
a little-
looking
I was a little
pretty
nervous. It's okay.
good.
At least it wasn't a ditch.
Right?
Yeah, so I was like looking out and there was a green lake and
Yeah.
mountains and I was so overwhelmed. It's so not like me, but it was so overwhelming.
Yeah. But
I couldn't even believe it.
I hear Switzerland's a little boring. After, like, you see the beauty, I don't know if
Right.
there's much to do.
Where would you move to?
I mean, I'm a cunt, but I'd say I like Paris.
Yeah, I like Paris too.
I love Paris.
Except they're not, the Jew thing there is not great.
Is that right?
Yeah, most of them moved to Israel.
Ah.
Most
yeah.
of the Parisians or most of the Jews?
Most of the Jews.
There's not a lot of Jews in Europe at
No.
all.
No,
Well,
no.
We found out
They
that
took about 6 million of us and
that's why.
That's not real.
Oh.
that's not real. I would have gotten great art. Anyway, Yeah, there aren't a lot anymore. That's very true.
Well, one of the things that blew us away, I mean, this is, by the way, I was obsessed with this, and I still am a little obsessed with this. Our tour manager was German,
Yeah.
and she was like, oh, we're so apologetic for the Holocaust and for what we've done. And I was like, how do you interact with your Jewish friends? And she's like, I've never met a Jewish person. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
And we're like, shut the fuck up. How can you? And she's like, yeah, they're not here. I mean, I hear they were horrible. She didn't say that. I made that part up.
Yeah,
But
she's like, well, I never saw someone wearing a yellow star, so I don't know how I would have met one.
Yeah, but it's interesting that Germany is so apologetic, but there just aren't Jews there also.
I would
No.
assume most would want to get the fuck out as soon as they can.
Jews or Germans?
Jews.
But you would
Yeah.
think
A lot of
they
history,
would
I mean-
want to be there with all the guilt. They would
Yeah.
treat you like
That's
a
actually
royalty.
very true.
Like
I
we do
might
with
move
blacks.
there. Maybe I'll move there.
And just bring it up nonstop.
Yeah, every
Yes.
set. Hey, everyone, you killed my family.
Oh, you
Please buy a DVD. Yeah. That's actually a brilliant
That's
idea.
a great way to sell merch. Hey guys, thanks for coming out. Did I mention I'm Jewish? So do you feel guilty at all about anything I said or that your
follow me
family
on-
did? I've got t-shirts for sale.
That's Jess with an SS.
There's shirts that say, I'm one of the good Germans. So you want to get one?
I'm still afraid of the cumin and the paprika, but
Taking a look at
The
these.
chubby fingers.
Taking a, ooh.
That poor wedding ring.
it's still on.
Yeah, barely. It's cutting the circulation.
Oh boy.
It's a little runny.
No, you like your eggs hard or runny?
I think right now I'd rather them be hard.
But I think these are done.
Never heard you say that.
I think these are pretty much almost kind of done.
No.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna sample one.
Do you follow the Jewish diet stuff?
No.
Do you eat
No.
pork
I
and...
fuck my face with bacon.
Fuck my face.
No.
Shrimp.
I wasn't brought up kosher. I mean, I had a bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
You know, I was brought up reformed, which is
Yeah,
the
that took me
lowest.
a little longer.
There's reform, conservative, orthodox, Hasidic, like it goes, I'm at the lowest.
Got it.
I'm very proud and I love, you know, my, like the traditions and all that, but I'm not a religion, I hate religion.
Same.
Hate it.
Top 5 coolest Jews in Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Men, let's do men, don't do women.
Larry David?
And then we'll do top 5
Yeah,
hottest.
Larry David for sure.
Really?
He's my hero.
I think Adam Sandler.
Oh,
yeah.
He's a cool Jew.
Who else? Mel Gibson. Oh, wait.
Natalie Portman.
Oh, she's...
Natalie Portman's Jewish?
First of
Oh,
all,
yeah.
I met her. She is the most stunning person I've ever seen.
Beautiful.
I've never... She's stunning.
And she went to
she's-
Harvard.
She did?
I know a lot about her. I'm a big fan of Natalie Portman.
She's not just... she's Orthodox. She grew up Orthodox.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Guys, I think these are done.
Are-
I'm gonna take a look
Okay.
and just... Oh, yeah, they're done. They're done.
You sure?
I'm certain.
It's a little...
You don't have to serve me first. It's fine.
No, here we go. I'm gonna give you this one, 'cause I think this one is extra done.
Well, you got a big hunk of tomato there, Jess.
Well,
Here we go.
And
give you
Bert's
a little
blood.
extra. Give you a little extra mark.
Thank you.
do we use utensils or we just eat with our...
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna give I'm gonna plate the second one just 'cause I think it's gonna
I
look.
love that you said plate.
I think this would be great with a meat. Just
Yeah.
saying, for next time. You
What
throw
kind of
a-
meat do you think?
I would throw some pulled pork in there, or maybe like steak tips.
Pulled pork would be good, I think.
Yeah.
Don't... Ooh.
Boy, that's really sticking to the pan there, huh?
Non-stick.
I think you should turn the heat up.
This is out of fucking hot. Let's switch it. Give me
Yeah,
a switch
where'd you get
it
those pans, huh? The turn of the century? I've seen some winters.
The Holocaust.
This.
I think the slaves had those. Back on the Underground
What
Railroad.
slaves?
Look at this. Look at this. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful.
Oh,
That doesn't look
yeah.
beautiful.
Well, that with the bread on the side looks good.
Yeah, right? That's how you'd serve it if your friends weren't keto.
Right.
Here we go. Forks, everyone. Just get right in there. Oh, this is definitely
I don't...
cooked.
I'm a little...
Oh, this looks fucking great.
Ooh, actually smells pretty good.
It actually smells great.
Jesus
onions.
Christ.
I'll do the first bite and I'll tell you
I'll
what
do
I think.
anything for my career.
It's really hot.
Just pretend this is Natalie Portman.
Just pretend like this is an asshole.
This is awesome.
It's actually delicious.
I love it.
What the fuck did I tell you?
It is.
Can you believe it?
It's very
Great.
good.
It's fucking really good.
And you
just
didn't even put oil in it or anything. Well,
No.
yes, you did.
I
What
put
am I
some olive
talking
oil.
about?
Wait, I taste vodka. Oh wait, that's your blood.
It's so fucking hot. I burnt my mouth so bad.
This is great.
Yeah.
What caused you to bleed like that?
I have no idea. You see it? It was just like a dry patch.
This isn't bad.
Not bad.
It's actually really good.
It's like a chili almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
The egg is what sells it for me.
Yeah.
Is it spicy at all?
A little bit.
I can't tell.
Could use a little more, I think.
Why can't you tell?
I broke my governor with everything.
Wait, what?
You ever jerk off and your dick just gets soft? You're like, I guess we're not into this today.
Yeah.
It's me with food.
Do you have a napkin or should I just use your
Here.
underwear?
Oh yeah, here's napkins, guys.
Thank you.
It's not a bad breakfast, huh?
Not bad.
It is spicy for me, but it's very good.
With the bread. It's pretty fucking great bread too.
On this show, what do you think is the most impressive meal you've made where you even impressed yourself at the end of it?
Hot chicken, Nashville hot chicken.
Ah, I love hot chicken.
I was blown away that the chicken was cooked, and I was blown away that it tasted like hot chicken should taste. Wheeler Walker Jr. was on the episode. He goes, I've never seen a cooking show where the chef was surprised it tastes good.
I think I have a scallion in my eye from you just.
Ah, he's a spitter.
This is not bad at all. I wish I'd put more fucking eggs in there.
Yeah.
Well, who's gonna eat that other serving?
Luckily, we got your eczema.
I'll probably do that one too. This is really good.
Really good. Can I do more soup?
Yeah, you can, Mark. I
Wow.
like that kind of energy.
If I have another scoop, can I open for you in Europe next time?
Yes. Well, it looks like we're gonna finish the whole
Oh,
meal,
no.
huh?
There you go.
Oh, looks like, I'm sorry. Looks like we're at the end of this, huh? Whoa, look at that, huh, guys?
It was still cooking.
I know. Can't fucking believe this is good. I mean, can't believe how good this is.
Pretty good. A lot of onion.
What do you think the worst thing is you ever made?
kids?
Fucking Nick Swardson's meal. Nick Swardson's meal was gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, meat-free, citrus-free. It was so bad. And
What was it? Just like wood?
it was supposed to be a pizza, but it never got hard, so it turned into a gruel. It was a cauliflower pizza crust that had too much water in it, and it wouldn't crisp up. So we just scooped it up with a spoon and ate it with a spoon. It was so bad. It was the worst thing I've ever had. That was probably the worst, easy. There's a couple dishes I wouldn't mind going back and like taking a second chance at.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that I know so much.
I saw the Bill Burr with the
Yeah, I'm out
spicy
of breath too. Is it this?
It's very.
There's a lot of onion.
Is there a fire extinguisher here? It is spicy.
Yeah.
It's very good, but it's spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it's spicy?
I like spicy, so
Yeah.
I'm into it, but it is spicy.
I remember when I was a kid, that's how they used to raise boys back then. My uncle cut off a slice of hot meat stick. Like it was a pepperoni, but it was hot.
Yep.
And they go, Bert, try a bite. I'm gonna try to bite. And I was like, ah, and they're like, men eat that. Men eat that.
Oh, right.
Eat it. Don't be a woman. Eat it and be a man. And I was like, ah.
Don't be a woman.
Wow.
Amazing how many things were said to me as a kid that now were complete hate crimes. First time I remember learning
Oh,
about.
that's so true. I mean,
The N-word.
Mom, what were you gonna say?
First time I ever learned about gay dudes. One of my uncles had AIDS,
Jesus.
and it was a uncle by marriage. And I was like, and they were explaining AIDS to me, and I was like, wait, what?
Thank God he's not the one that touched you.
No. And so one of my other uncles was like, yeah, two dudes fucking the butt, they die.
Oh
So
my
that's-
God.
You're not gay, are you? And I was like, oh, I hope not. I was like, I don't know.
Wow. He's still a senator, right?
By the way, I have 9 uncles, 8 uncles, and all of them are like, wait, which one was that? Fucking amazing.
Pretty damn good.
Sweating my fucking ass off.
Now,
a
would you get a
turnaround.
stomach ache from this and the beer and the whole thing? Or are you like, really?
Yeah, it is spicy.
You are sweating your ass off right
It
now.
is spicy. I don't even notice it. I get into it and then I'm like, ooh, it was spicy. I go so fast when I eat. I'm like a shark.
Yeah, I don't even chew anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes my
don't.
eyes go to my back of the head and I bite onto the table. I get confused.
Yeah, it's
Whoa,
really
there
good.
was food in that burp. You ever burp and the food goes up your nose?
I literally need medication right now. I'm sweating.
You're sweating?
Yeah, I think I got cancer.
Mark's finishing his, huh?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think I hit a home run. Is this something you'd maybe make for your friends?
I would make this.
Yeah. Maybe not as much. Do you taste the cumin?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever laughed harder on an episode of you guys.
Oh, I smell pussy. Yeah. Ooh. Man. Who do we make, clams?
Oh, don't make me laugh right now. It's really.
She's gonna shart.
Does anyone want
I'll
my
take it.
cumin stew?
Cumin's not bad though, right? It was a good.
I'm sorry. I'm really. It's a lot.
It's a lot
It's
of cumin.
spicy. It's a lot. Look at you sweating right now.
I know, but that's because I'm fat. Not because of my meal. Wait, do an impression of me trying not to throw up at an airport bar.
Oh, man. It's 9 in the morning. We're in, I don't know, Sweden.
Pussy.
Yeah.
That just.
And we're in Sweden. It's 9 in the morning. You've already put 2 beers down. We're at the airport bar, and we're talking to some random guy just shooting the shit, and we're like, the Kings can go all the way. Kings can go all the way this year. You kept it down.
Does anyone have a piece of gum? Does anyone have a piece of gum? That's my go-to move.
Yeah. That was nerve-wracking. I felt like your son.
I don't know if this was the right food for a Jew.
I don't know if this is the way to start a day.
You are not
I'm
okay.
pouring
right?
sweat. My legs are sweating. This is not the way to start your day. You think this is like a late night meal?
Oh, I should have worn a diaper. Yeah, this is. We all just burped. You didn't even let that one out. Where did it go?
It's still in me.
Oh, I thought it'd be louder. Sorry.
That fart sounded like it was breaking into a house.
Sounded haunted.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Wait, when you're
I'm so hot. I'm really laughing. I'm not.
It is warm in here.
I am really
it is
not.
fucking hot. I think I have this. Oh, I still have the
that
burner
was
on.
an extreme thing to eat in the morning for someone like me. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
What would you normally have in the morning?
Like plain yogurt with some fruit. Like I eat pretty healthy now. That was a lot for me.
That was aggressive.
I just ate a miscarriage.
Oh my God.
Tell me
Sweat-
how you feel right now,
sweat is
and don't
pouring
lie,
off me.
both of you.
I think it's
not-
good. I mean,
You feel okay?
I got an iron stomach. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I'm from New Orleans. We eat dog shit for lunch. What about like an ice cream would be great? Just something to cool you down. You know?
check.
You have a no dice.
We
Oh,
got
we got Haagen-Dazs.
butter
folks.
pecan.
Sorry, I know it's German.
Pecan.
Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah.
Haagen-Dazs is German?
I assume.
Really?
No, thank you.
Come on.
Here, you want
If
to know
I
what you should
put
do?
one
Watch
other
this.
thing in my mouth right now,
Put this
except
on
for
here
an
and get your spoon
antacid.
nice and hot.
Oh.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, this is the.
This is a fat guy trick.
Get your spoon nice and. Oh, you're gonna like this a lot.
Test it out on your cheek first.
You're gonna like this a lot. Here, I'm gonna get 3 spoons just in case
There
Jessica
we
changes her
go.
mind.
I don't know if I want a hot spoon.
Yeah, you do.
I'm telling you, this is not a great thing for
This
Jews.
is a great idea.
I'm still sweating. You and you are too.
I'm sweating profusely.
Yeah, it's really.
Beer and ice cream is underrated too, by the way.
Yeah.
Good mix.
How long do you think we heat these spoons up?
An hour. Please don't brand me.
As long as this is cold. Here, let's just go to tester.
Because the ice cream's pretty hard.
Okay. Ooh, that's no.
Oh.
They're.
Oh! Mark, you know what I didn't think? It's gotta go in our house.
Oh yeah, good point.
This is a horrible idea.
It's burning. No, I don't want.
Oh, they're barely even warm. God damn.
This is.
It's not that hot.
Did you just
Jeez.
have to test it for that long?
Yeah.
Whew, that's good.
I'm fucking
Is
dying.
the spoon hot?
It's not that, it's not that bad.
There is so much going on in my stomach right now.
Oh,
And I'm not just saying it to be funny. I'm
Do you want to
serious.
go take a shit with the mic on?
Oh my God, I really should. I've never done
I
that.
took the biggest shit today.
With the mic
I took
on?
2 different types of shit.
Already?
One was a solid, and then the end was like, "Oh, we got more. Hold
Yeah,
on."
I
like
love
almost like
that.
it was sweeping out the kitchen.
No, I like that. Yeah.
Like it threw the trash out.
Right.
Like, hold on, sweep,
Was
sweep,
that
sweep.
the guy at the Apollo who
Yeah.
hit you off stage? Sandman.
Have you ever worked at an all-black club, Jessica?
Yes.
How did it go? I imagine you'd murder there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did well, but I have to be careful about what I talk about. I mean, I just do.
You can't. Well, like, what?
Like, I wouldn't do an impression of a black woman if I was at a black club.
I bet they would like it. It's a whitey who gets upset usually.
No,
Well,
some black women get upset
Yeah,
now
you're right.
and say, you know, you're doing it the wrong way.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like-
in Brooklyn you can't do an impression of a.
in
black
Brooklyn, you
woman.
can't do anything but talk about like an envelope.
Yeah.
You can't literally. If
Yeah,
I
you're
talk
right.
about anything, it's offensive.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
has made me actually so much more offensive.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
You're double down.
As a doubly oppressed person,
Right.
you should be able to talk about whatever the fuck you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
talk about.
Well, actually, I'm a woman. I'm
Triple,
gay,
you're a triple
right?
threat.
And I'm Jewish. Yeah. No, I was telling Mark, even if I make fun of my own people, non-Jews get upset. I'm like, what is going on here?
yeah, people suck.
I'm making fun of my family, and you're not even Jewish, and you're getting upset. Like, what is going on?
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a problem.
It gives them a personality.
You just, I have a friend, I won't say his name because I don't want him to get shit. He's a very popular comedian, and he got in trouble one
Bruce
time.
Valanche?
What? Bruce Valanche. And I said, how you doing with that? And he goes, who? I said, like people get upset. He goes, who are they? And I went, I don't know, people online. He goes, who? He says, is it you? And I went, no. He goes, is it anyone you know? I said, no. He goes, it's no one I know. I said, okay. And he goes, there's people online that just want to say shit. They just want to start shit. And if you ignore them, it goes away. And it went away. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Tyson,
I
bro.
agree. I agree with that, but when other comics start doing it, you're like, what are we doing?
Well, that's common
hard
now.
enough out here.
I think it's comics that don't know how to do comedy.
I
Those are the ones
assume.
getting the most offended. Is the ones that don't know how to do comedy, can't write a joke, and it's so much easier to take a look at someone crushing and go, "That's offensive."
Right.
Yeah.
We did the same thing when I was a comic. You'd be like, "Oh, of course, he's high energy. Oh, he's just a dick joke comic. Oh, he's just dirt." Like you'd minimize the guys that were doing well. And right now, I think that's what's happening with the uber woke scene is that they go, hey man, you might want to watch out what you're saying. You go, for you, my fans, I think my fans,
Right.
I mean, by the way, I am very cognizant of what I say. I try
Yeah.
not to offend anybody.
Yeah, you don't wanna hurt
I don't want to
anybody.
hurt anyone's feelings.
I had an incredible thing happen. I did a benefit for Gilda's Club.
Yeah.
Oh, I just watched a documentary on Gilda Radner.
Gosh, that's an amazing documentary.
Eating disorder.
Yeah, major.
Never fucking
Yep.
knew that. She used to be a fat kid.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's-
Really obese.
You have to watch that. It's really
I like Gilda.
interesting.
Yeah.
But I did a benefit, and I do an impression of an Asian woman, and there was a drunk Asian woman in the audience, and I had a great set. And at the end of the set, she came up and stood next to me and goes, "You stop it! You're in front of everyone." This was a black tie event, and I was like, "No." I said, I'm not leaving the stage, and I'm going to tell the joke. And it was amazing. It was like a thing for Gilda, and she was trying to silence me and saying, "No, you get off." And I'm like, "Fuck you! I am not leaving. I'm not leaving the stage.
You're
You can
here
stand here
celebrating
for
a
an
woman.
hour.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm telling the joke, and if you don't like it," and she wasn't even a member of Gilda's Club. She was someone's girlfriend, and she was just upset. I said, "You need to work on loving yourself.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with me. I think you don't like yourself."
I think you're
Gilda
right.
did Rosanna Dana. That's a character.
I know.
Rosanna Dana. I mean, I'm sure there's
Yeah.
people. I mean, I forget. I read in the documentary of who that was based after, but it was like just. I'm sure that was offensive. If you go back in history, there's so much shit that was offensive. Wasn't offensive then that is offensive now.
Everything.
I just wrote a joke with an Asian woman in a black dude's accent.
Yeah.
And it's a great joke.
Killing.
But you can't. You got to give me the leeway to try stuff out.
Yeah.
How come it's offensive to do an Asian person's accent, but not a Swedish person's accent?
Exactly. Or an Italian. People go nuts on it. Hey, yo, oh. That
Right,
happens
I
all
know,
day
that's
long and
true.
nobody cares. What's the difference? You can't pick and choose. It's got to
Yeah.
be all or nothing.
I feel the same way.
Is it like what is the what is,
Also, that's so
What are the
entitled.
rules, and where do they start, and where does it end?
and you can
What's-
do a gay guy's accent all day long. All day long you can be like, honey.
I know.
And no one cares.
I don't think they like it.
Oh, for real?
I don't think gay guys like it.
Ooh,
I mean, I'm saying keep doing it.
It depends. It depends on the gay
I don't
guy.
really have a-
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does. It's a lot have a great sense of humor, but
Yeah.
some are lesbians. I think are much more uptight than gay.
Really? I was
Oh,
gonna say the other way.
100%.
I agree.
I had a joke about.
I get anytime I do a show for all lesbians. There's so many of them are incredible, but there's normally one older butch lesbian
Yep.
who's like, I was very offended by
Short
what you said.
haircut, glasses.
I always get it.
I told a joke about lesbians this week. Was it this week? And about where were we? Did we do an open mic or something in Europe? About I lived with two lesbians, and when they did coke, they would fight, like fist
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
Is that true?
Oh, 100%. They would beat the fuck out of each other.
Holy
One night we saw
shit.
Janine Garofalo, and we come home. They're doing coke. They start to fucking go at it, and it got to the point where they started breaking up the living room. And so I was like, hey, and I grabbed one of them. As soon as I put my hands on her, the girlfriend's like, get your fucking hands off her, and hits me. I grabbed that one, and she's like, don't you touch her. Now I'm fighting two lesbians, right? And I don't know what the rules are hitting a woman, but I think you can hit a woman on coke. I'm not sure. I throw one into one bedroom, shut the door. I'm holding the door
Yeah,
shut.
they're
I'm
on
fighting the other
drugs,
one.
right.
This story ends with me crying. You broke my necklace. So my grandmother gave me that necklace. I hate you both.
I can't. That's incredible to me.
They used to fight a lot.
I just don't get upset. Like, it's so entitled to be that woman after a show and just be like, that bothered me. I don't know. Even if it did bother you, even if it was fucked up, I could never do that. I mean, I grew up watching comic videos. And they'd be
know.
like, the white guy does this, and I was
I know.
as a kid, I was like, that kind of hurts my feelings. But I would never like write a letter or call in or be like, hey man, that kind of. I don't understand that mentality. It's a crazy way to live.
It's hard for me because the two groups, the Jewish people, some of the more religious ones get very offended too.
Yeah.
And then the lesbians a lot of times get offended. It's like, I'm one of you. Like, why are
I
you
know.
turning on me and
I
thinking
know.
that I'm doing something, like, I'm on your side? What
I had a joke where I had a joke about my dad, right? That in my last special, and I wanted to create a character for him. I wanted to make a voice for him so I could go to that and like that would be my dad character. I got off stage and someone at the Comedy Store, I get off stage and they come up and he goes, "That's a great joke. Is your dad black?" I go, no, and they go, because you're doing a black guy's voice. I was like, I'm just bad at accents.
You were like, yo, Bert! You ready to go to school?
Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
But here's what you gotta remember, at the end of the day, we'll have better lives. Because we get to laugh at all this horrific shit, whereas they go, Like, what a horrible brain to go, that sucks. And we get to go, that's great.
Yeah.
We're just-
I mean, it's a horrible way to live, to
It's
not
a
laugh
horrible way
and
to
get
live.
upset about everything.
Imagine, this is a really down thought to bring towards the end of the episode. Imagine if you get like a terminal illness and you're that horrible person who just gets offended left and right and can't see the funny in life. And then that's how life ends, is just going, I knew this would happen. Like, as opposed to like, if something happens to me, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm going out with a bang. You know, I'm gonna laugh. Dude, I remember, this is my defense for comedy across the board. I've been doing comedy for 19 years, 18 years. We have Priscilla, our dog. She's got her third knee surgery and we're about to put her down. We think we're gonna put her down, and I'm on the treadmill and I'm so depressed. I'm thinking I'm gonna lose my dog. I love this dog. Greg Giraldo's special's on Comedy Central, and he just tells a joke, and I heard it, and I hadn't heard that joke in the special, and I started laughing, and for a second I forgot about Priscilla.
Yeah.
And I went, oh shit. Is that what we do? Like someone's, and that's why I say,
know.
when you get offended, I understand you get offended, but there might be someone going through some real shit that hit them perfect, and they got to take themselves out of their misery. So pause yourself for a second and allow.
I've had the exact same experience. I have a daughter with heart disease.
Really?
Yeah, she's 3.5, and it's been a lot. And I just can you imagine if I just had a breakdown right now? So it's been a lot, and if I didn't laugh through it, like sitting in the hospital, seriously, with comic friends of mine and just laughing about shit and making even a joke out of it. I mean, you can't. I wouldn't be able to function.
Oh, completely.
If I
know
didn't
exactly
laugh.
what you're talking about. My daughters are stupid. And enough, Dad, okay? I'm gonna have to date boys one day. Enough.
Yeah, I used to wet the bed, and at sleepovers, I would have to make jokes about it so we could all laugh about it, and then I would feel better. Or it's weirder if you just go, they all know I wet the bed, it's super weird right now, you can feel it in the air, but if you bring it out, it's way easier.
So true.
I have orgasms quick during sex. And the first time I had sex with my wife, I knew that it was gonna be awkward because I'm so quick. And so I made a joke. I just came and I went, shh, I think someone's breaking into the house. I'm going to go check.
He's like, I hope so. Maybe he'll fuck me.
That might be a perfect way to end this fucking episode.
I think it is.
What do you guys have to promote? Anything to promote?
Yeah, you go. I got to think about this.
Tour dates, this will come out probably next month.
Yeah, so if you go to jessicakirson.com, I have my dates listed, and I'm excited. And I did a special with Bill Burr.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
oh, shit, we're making it.
So,
Fuck yeah. Oh, that, you know what? Bill called me, and we were talking about the Bill Burr Presents?
Uh-huh.
And he said who was on it. And when your name came up, I think every single person was like, fuck yes.
Finally.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You're one of the true murderers on stage.
Yes.
Thank you.
Literally, and it bums me out that not enough people know that.
Yeah.
That there is, your favorite comic right now will have a hard time following Jessica.
Yes.
Whoever you love couldn't follow Jessica.
Well
That is
said.
the truth. Not
Yes.
one person sees her name on the lineup and goes, oh, this is going to be an easy night at work.
No,
Not
no.
one fucking person. You
That's
are a
very
fucking
sweet.
legit murderer. And
Thank
that's
you.
when people always go like, do you think women are funny? I'm like, oh, you don't know enough stand-up.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with sex. I mean, there
No.
are
It
issues.
doesn't. It
but it's
really
like, it's
doesn't.
It's
I
just,
feel like I've had more opportunities in some ways, believe it or not. That
Sure.
sounds crazy to people, but it's true. Because
I
a lot
agree.
of times they want a funny woman on the show.
Sure.
You know, and not all guys. So I get sometimes more opportunities that way. But it's the one thing, like if I said to you, like if I said to both of you, what's the one thing you feel like you should have gotten that you haven't gotten yet? Because for me, it was a special. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is insane.
It's way
That's
overdue.
I mean,
That
that's
really
the
is
only
way
thing
overdue.
I'm like, this is really crazy.
The industry sucks. They're clueless. The comics know. Every comic knows that you're a beast. You murder. No one wants to follow you. And this is a way overdue. You're one of
Thank
the
you.
best.
You really are one
One
of
of
the
my
best,
favorites.
without
Thank
a
you.
fucking doubt.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And one of the average ones is Mark.
I'm so
Mark
uncomfortable.
is just a really good, fun time if it's a
Mark is
Wednesday.
brilliant. He is
So you're not feeling
brilliant.
so good, and you're on a first date, and you don't want her to like think he's funny. I want to be the star, and you can go, wow, that guy was all
Every
right.
time I watch Mark, I'm like, God, I fucking suck at writing.
Dude, hey, let me
He's
tell you something. I'll pay a
amazing.
compliment to
jeez.
Mark. I said this.
You
There
are.
we
You
go.
are amazing.
I said this to everyone.
I know. I'll go in there. I should be in there.
You've already.
Taking Mark to Europe with me was the greatest decision
Yeah,
I ever
he's
made.
incredible.
He's human
All right.
Prozac, and he made me get back into like writing. I saw Bobby Kelly this
that's
yesterday.
awesome.
It's like I write, but I write in such a long form. I forget to do short and like punch up things. And
Yeah.
Mark, everything with Mark is like a premise or a bit. Or like I remember coming down and going, and this is not how my brain works, but I go, hey, you know anyone that's got a joke about getting molested in the shower? And he's like, huh? And I go, I pitch it out to him, and he's like, I don't know that joke. And I was like, really? And I never write jokes like that, but now I'm like, I'm in the shower and the curtain touched me. I feel like a ghost is molesting me. And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a bit. Like,
Yeah.
normally it would just like let it go.
And now it's in the act.
And now it's in the act, yeah. Ba-bam!
Yeah, we're writing.
You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
eating
Wait.
all of this.
I gotta promote my.
Oh, yeah. Mark.
I got nothing. But marknormancomedy.com. I'm all over the road this year. Tons of clubs, tons of weekends, tons of cities, and Tuesdays with Stories on iTunes with me and Joe List podcast.
And ladies and gentlemen, your
Another
chef,
Jew.
Bert Kresicher. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, and I hope you take this time to explore your palate. Find out what you like, what you don't like. Bring in your friends, your family. Cook for them, love them, share them. Share them with other people.
Share your family?
I got lost. Get the fucking show off. Hey, thank you, everybody. That was fucking great. That was fucking great. That was fucking awesome.
Love you.
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.